The girth of his what?
You're like a father to me.
Hey! And go.
What's up everyone, Adam from FWCI here. Last week tonight just put out a web exclusive, Mike Lindell and Mystore. I know who Mike Lindell is, he's the MyPillow guy, and I'm aware of his legal troubles, we'll say. So I'm very curious to see what John Oliver's got to say about that. But I reacted to a few last week tonight clips. If you haven't seen them, I did the Airbud clip, which I loved. The Chuck E. Cheese clip, which was another great one. Rocks, more specifically, the Georgia Guidestones. But I think it's been a while since he put out a web exclusive, unless I've just been missing them for some reason. So Mike Lindell, my kind of understanding, like self-made business guy from this like MyPillow product, but he's also a bit of a hockey salesman, and there's a guy on Jimmy Kimmel that does a great impersonation of him. That's basically all I got. And he got sued because, he was spreading election fraud, misinformation, and he ended up actually getting sued for it. So I'm expecting slimy salesman stuff. I'm expecting some kind of deep dark secret. I'm expecting hilarious fails. Mr. Oliver, I would like to see this story. This is Last Week Tonight, the web exclusive, Mike Lindell and Mystore.
Hi there, Internet. I am John Oliver.
Hello, John.
Tonight, the only TV show that doesn't know it's a podcast yet.
Good point.
Recovering addict turned pillow magnate, turned Trump acolyte, turned election-denying conspiracy theorist, turned TV mogul, Mike Lindell, which, before we go any further, is simply too many things for one person to be.
Nowadays, it's harder than ever to be an entrepreneur and make USA products. That's why I launched Mystore.com.
It's basically Mike Lindell's Amazon.com, despite the fact that it looks like the website that filled your parents' computer with viruses.
That's a very good point. How the fuck did he get the domain name Mystore.com? I feel like that would have been like one of the first ones to be snapped up. Wow, that is bad. And what is going on with this? Like, the Jesus and lion silhouette, that's too much. And then you've got eagles, American flags, and crosses, and then, what is that, the Last Supper down the bottom? I mean, I'm an action figure collector, so I kind of appreciate the Last Supper model that he's got there, but the rest of it's terrible. And then, oh god, I just saw the chain, come on.
If you haven't visited Mystore before, first, I get it. Honestly. Sadly, we didn't have time to talk about Mystore back then, but we do now because this is the internet where time doesn't exist and no one can die.
Yeah, let's go.
And extensions like My Coffee and My Cross, a necklace that's currently 50% off with a promo code, meaning it costs roughly, holy shit, which is down from its normal price of go fuck yourself.
Whoa. All right, that's American dollary dues. So in Australian dollary dues, that would be like, what? Nearly 400 dollary dues? You could ring the International Drainage Commission for, quite a long time on that kind of scratch.
They're not necessarily exclusive to Mystore, but he's curated them with a careful eye.
Oh, God.
Great again. Basically a honey bear, but with Trump's face.
Oh.
In a store costs between $5 and $12, but for just $22, which is in many ways more than 5 and 12. Stay Well copper thing that's apparently the all-natural solution to killing bacteria and whose creator...
What?
Our mission is to keep you healthy in this germ-filled time, so be well and stay well.
What?
Okay, you two, bye-bye now.
What?
Her product is basically a piece of copper that you stick on your phone to keep phone germs away. And it comes with a touch tool, basically a tube of copper, to keep other germs away.
Oh.
Roll between hands and fingers to kill 99.97.
That's a lot.
Seem to have grabbed people's attention.
Very high percentage.
A germ stopper looks like a pencil, although is much more.
Okay, Paddington.
Throat coming, I suck on the stopper and voila.
What?
Sore throat is gone, which, oh no, Paddington, no!
There's no way that is a legitimate review. That's got to be somebody trolling.
Sore throat coming, Paddington! Sore throat on its way! Fire extinguishers with uniquely designed decorative covers, and
Why?
who wouldn't want that?
Why would you want to camouflage your fire extinguisher? When there's a fire, you're going to want to need that pretty soon. And if you're not there, somebody else that is there will probably need it. That is fucking moronic.
Which one of your weird patent bottles is actually life-saving? Well, while we're in the kitchen, they also sell...
Good point. Yeah, like different fire extinguishers are for different things. Fuck, that is infuriating.
While we're in the kitchen, they also sell something called the Whacker Spoon. Would you like to see it in action?
No.
Of course you would.
No. I will say this electric guitar music in the background is making this incredibly exciting as I watch this, I'm going to guess, woman whacking this meat. Whack it, woman, whack it.
I promise it is true. 1 minute and 35 seconds long. and I have to ask, given the expertly styled nails of the person using the Whacker Spoon, did they hire a hand model for that? Meat whacking video hand job only on their taxes explain that what they did wasn't actually porn.
Good point.
I understand there's a product that's got whack in the name and they're using it to beat meat. You have to believe me that I know it, and you think that I'm better than making that joke, but the thing is I'm not.
Nah, you're okay, John.
You can't get out of their way, you just have to let them run their course. You're standing on the shore watching one off the coast heading straight for you, and there's no maybe it won't hit us. You're not going to argue with the wind, are you?
Yeah.
Show you someone who debates storm clouds, I'll show you a fool.
What's with the dramatic delivery on this whole bit here? But he's not wrong. He's not wrong. This joke was an inevitability. Like, this joke was inevitable. Like, death and taxes and whacking meat jokes.
I'm sorry, but I am not sorry. And I promise I will not do better in the future.
Brilliant.
I've got some incredible news for you. Because it can.
Oh, no, look at all this whacking
How
nuts.
else are you possibly going to crush a bag of nuts than with a Whacker Spoon? It cannot be done.
What? You know what? If it wasn't clearly the same person as the other videos, I would say that this was like a gag that they filmed themselves, but that's the same nail polish. Who are the dumb fucks buying these things? That's what I don't know if I want to know that or not.
We've seen what it does to a lemon, but does it also not work for a lime? Mystore also has you covered in case of sudden injury.
I feel like I could utilize that tool in a way more effective way to do what they're trying to do than the person in that video. That seemed like it was a joke. That has to be a joke. Whoever made that is like, yeah, fuck it, we'll just call it the Whacker Spoon. That sounds funny.
Bleed clot, which is basically bleed stop, but horses. It's
What?
the perfect gift for one person in America who A, has
Bandage?
high-profile grift victim who hasn't realised he's being grifted yet. Who buys this product from Mystore. Honey, our horse is bleeding. What should we do? Quick, go to the My Pillow Guy's store.
Yeah.
The politically incorrect Jesus and the government of heaven. But I think
What?
the amazing temporary tooth replacement kit, complete with the incredible boast, now with 25% more.
More what?
Tooth?
Hello, I'm Glenn Sika, creator of Mutt Butts Dog Toys. These patent-pending dog toys are scented like a dog's backside, but thank
Mud Butts dog toys. Oh, dude. He probably made money from this as well. You do realize that.
After about a year of research, we were able to formulate synthetic versions of the organic compounds found in a dog's backside, and in an amount that is safe for dogs of any weight.
Okay,
Right. Lovely.
that's good.
Yeah, thanks for sharing, bro.
I'm not sure I'd have thought to ask, my dog's a dachshund. Is this amount of stink medically lethal? Pile of dogs physically knocked out by clinically dangerous amounts of arsehole? I really hope not. And I guess all of this really leads me to the main question that you're probably all asking right now, which is why?
Nah, I know why. Money.
Our experience of looking into Mystore, I guess it'd be two things. One, Lindell's blind optimism that drives him to take big swings.
Yeah.
And two, exactly $74.95 back, because this right here, this was not worth the effort, except you know what? I actually think this works. Someone get me a fucking lime! That is it. Thank you so much for watching whatever this was. We're back on September the 7th. See you then.
Oh, that's when he's coming back. John, quality work. Good Lord, all the garbage on there. You just whack a brand name on there and say that it supports Donald Trump and then crank up the price and off you go. Woo. That's bizarre. And I do kind of agree with John at the end there. He was talking about, like, this is somebody who just does not take no for an answer and just continues to propel forward. And then, yeah, obviously, I don't know enough about it to even try and talk about it, but I know he got in trouble for spreading misinformation about the 2020 election, I think it was. And as far as I know, he's one of the only people that ended up like getting punished for it. That may be true, that may be not. Don't quote me on it. If you enjoyed this reaction, make sure you subscribe because I am watching the current series of South Park as it goes up. So if you're watching along with South Park, make sure you check it out with me as well because it's been a hell of a season. And I have a very strong feeling that the next episode is going to kick off in a very big way. I think it's out every 2 weeks now. But literally, other than John Oliver and South Park, I don't really delve into anything else that's talking about like the political landscape across the world or anything like that. So if you like good fun, also subscribe because that's also happening here. As always, everyone, be well, stay safe, look after your friends, ta-ta, and farewell.